right.
All right. So, do we remember where we left off with?
Warg attack. We narrowly escaped death, but we didn't actually get all that close to dying, I don't think, but one of the horses died and got dragged away, right?
Yes.
Correct.
I'm not sure how many of the wargs got away, then.
I think almost all of them.
Oh, really?
In reality,
There was only 2.
it was a warg victory.
Did we kill any of them?
Nope.
But we hurt them bad, right?
I think one of them, maybe.
That's a victory.
It was. You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, they dragged off the horse carcass. You guys took some time afterwards to do some first aid and to round up Edic and Valencio's horses, which ran off. But, maybe like half an hour or so has passed since the warg attack. It's starting to get darker now. But you have gotten the horses back. It was one of the wagon horses that got Ed.
Oh, poor wagon horse.
That's unfortunate. And they were just riding horses, right? They weren't draft horses?
Correct.
By the way, it's a great picture of Thelvin's dog.
Where?
Do you like the... are you talking about the token or the actual, portrait?
The actual portrait.
And also, let us not forget that Niley, Thelvin, and Valencio are all sick. All their ability scores have been halved due to poison.
All right, I vote. Actually, can we get the horses in through the front door of this cave or crypt?
It's down a ladder.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually 20 feet lower. Whoever was here before excavated and dug 20 feet down to find the entrance.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, horse is probably not going to be able to make it down there.
I was wondering if we just...
I mean, they can make it down there.
They ain't gonna make it back up.
Yeah. Unless you want to, dig even further and make a ramp.
I don't think
But
we
you
have time
probably
for
don't have
that.
time for that.
Well, we probably don't have people with enough strength to dig, right?
Not really, but I don't think we could do it anyway. I think our best bet would be to kind of camp around.
Just get
the temple.
Zatha to do it.
Take forever.
Aren't we still taking those dudes out of the coffins and whatnot?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were
maybe just
technically
send a
traveled.
couple of people to go do that. Like Edic, Zatha, and Valencia. In case the wargs come back, right?
It could be a good idea. I don't think the wargs will come back because they have dinner now, so they've accomplished their goal. But
Yeah,
maybe they'll
but
tell
they
their
are
buddy
also...
wargs.
They're also intelligent, right? So they could have other machinations in mind.
It's true. I wonder if these guys are part of the Wolf King pack.
You are considerably west of that area.
Oh, okay, no mind. Just say they just technically broke the treaty. Well, yeah, I guess the idea would be to bring all the horses closer to the door, if that's possible. Set up some type of perimeter, and I guess we'll go and take a look at the rest of the crypts. Like just myself, Zatha, and yeah, Valencio. Purely for Valencio's turning.
Correct. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking as well. Although he may get all uptight about the whole grave robbing thing, so.
I don't know. I don't know. Do they count as graves if they're filled with undead?
Grave's gone wrong.
And obviously, the graves of evil people.
Wait, these people are obviously evil?
Well, they attacked you. Therefore, they're evil.
Wait, which ones attacked us? Oh, like the...
All those guys that burst out of the wall?
The ghoulies?
The ghoulies, yeah. I mean, you already robbed them, I guess.
I would like to finish looting the shit out of this place before we move on. Not that anyone's surprised.
Alright, well, everyone who's going in, just move into the outer sanctuary there.
Maybe have
Powering can stay and watch some horses.
Well, don't have him stand in the pit, though. Have him stand up here. Although, hilariously, if the horses get spooked right now, they're just jumping straight into the pit.
Well, maybe it'll be a quick death for them then.
Or they'll just break their leg.
Break their legs and die slowly. I guess we're roasting the horses.
Well, it is getting dark. I imagine you're going to want to fire.
Yeah.
Valencio wants to make one before he heads out.
Alright, well, tell the jerk to make it.
He did.
Fuck you then.
Alright, so you hold on. So Eddic and Zatha make an observation check.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night.
You could have sworn you saw movement going by this door.
I'm gonna peek in.
Alright, I'm gonna stand back here and let Zatha do his thing.
I'm gonna sneaky a little bit.
Alright, do a sneaking check.
A nicely illuminated sneaking check.
They're the best kind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you quietly move up to the doorway with your thief's light shining. You poke your head through and you look to the left and you look to the right, but you don't see anything.
I don't see shit. Me.
That's not good.
Alright, you two open some of these, more of these things. I'll keep an eye on. How about that?
Did you check all of them for traps?
I think I did.
You think, or did you do it?
I'm pretty sure I did, but consult with the GM, did I?
Uh.
Want me to check them out and roll it all again?
I'm fairly certain you did not check them all for traps.
Alright, so do you want me to just roll 5 times?
And Valencia and I will keep a lookout towards where his light is shining.
Yeah, because each of these takes a d6 minutes or so, so... Okay, so you're waiting for like almost 15 minutes for Zatha to check all these.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
And he comes back and he says, he's like, yeah, there's nothing here. These are meant to be opened.
They're meant to be opened?
Opened and closed, yeah. There's like these loops on them that normally you would put a bar through and then two people would be able to pull on it.
Oh. Interesting.
Well, Edic starts the next one and starts going down the line.
So you can see them like on the far right there?
Yep.
I can.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the bar like actually sitting on the ground somewhere, or like?
No,
nothing?
it is missing.
Okay.
Suspiciously missing. So Valencia would normally be a good help, but
I'll be a man to do it myself.
he's only got strength of 7 at the moment.
Again, I'll be a man
His
to do it
strength is
myself.
normally 14.
Well, it's actually 13, so he has a strength of 6.
Ooh, still, that's not bad.
It's the intelligence of 7 that's always been the issue with Valencia.
Yeah.
He's a sweet guy. He's just not a very bright guy. Do you want me
Make
to?
a feat of strength check then.
All right.
Okay. And I mean, Valencia can help you, so you open another one.
Just a skeleton.
Again, the marble block has an inscription that you can't read.
Oh, I'm sure it's cursing me.
There is basically a tomb, like a lidless coffin. There is a headless skeleton inside.
Another headless, eh?
Its hands folded across its chest grasp a bone scroll case.
Bone scroll case. Well, take the scroll case.
Valencia's like, it's not like we can read it.
I know. Hand it to Valencia.
Alright, so you're taking the scroll case away from it?
Yes.
Alright, so you have to kind of reach in and like almost climb in a little bit to do it.
Seriously?
You're like,
Oh,
yeah.
When you say climb in, that's when I stop. Is there any like long object I can kind of like fish it out of there with?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to really climb in. You just have to kind of lean in so you're like over top of its, of the body.
Can I just grab the coffin and pull it out?
No, it's stone.
Oh, okay. Tell Valencia that if like it tries to make a grab for me, he has to like save my life.
He's like, I got you.
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm poisoned, asshole.
We'll fix it here, Claire.
So you lean in over this body, and you reach and you grab the scroll case. You have to kind of tug a bit because its skeletal grasp is still on it. But eventually, I could break it out, and like some of the finger bones rattle down into the shadows of the coffin. Then you lean back out, and you've got it.
All right. You said it was a bone scroll case?
Yep. A suspiciously human-looking bone.
Wish I had a wizard right now to deal with this.
Yeah, well.
Now, second one.
All right. The marble block on this one, it's been damaged. It looks like the letters on, like, all the writing has been deliberately chipped away.
Really? Oh, doesn't deter. Oh my god. This goes on.
Huh.
Should I be seeing this?
No, not by this one, but it doesn't really matter because this one's empty, and obviously we're going to go on to the next one anyway.
I see.
Well, give me 1 sec here.
All right.
So many little things you can miss.
That one seems bigger.
Yeah, there's stuff in there.
Nice. Do you want to come watch and I'll go in?
Yeah, can I fit in there?
Yeah. There is again a marble block on the tomb. It has something it's repeated a few times.
Like Beetlejuice,
But again, you
Beetlejuice,
can't make it
Beetlejuice.
out.
This thing is totally gonna come to life.
Oh, totally.
There's a short passageway about 3 feet wide leading to another tomb. You can sort of basically just make out what's in there.
All right, Zappa. Go take a look. I'll stand guard. But don't be a hero. If there's anything crazy in there, you come out.
Don't you worry about that. Well then.
That's disturbing.
A large, mummified corpse dressed in bronze armor sits against the back wall of the tomb. A Kopesh sword, covered in cobwebs and sheathed in dust, rests in its lap. A glimmer of gems reflects from the great necklace draped about the body's neck. Before the corpse lies an array of weapons and personal belongings. 3 skeletons lay along the east-north wall of the tomb.
I heard Kopesh sword and necklace with gems.
Figured the necklace
And
of
other-
gems would get you.
Personal belongings as well, you know.
Is that like a crown on his head? Why is it hungry?
That's a helmet.
Why is it hungry undead? Number 2.
Because they're eating.
Oh, okay.
I think the other one that he showed us was the definitely not hungry undead, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean, just looking at it, the necklace appears to be made of gold and is set with gems. It would probably be worth something in the hundreds of gold pieces.
Wow. I will look for traps. Because that's the largest amount of money thing we've ever found.
Like in the history of our career?
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn.
By like a significant amount.
Like it's too good to be true?
Yep. Taking it anyway.
Attaboy.
Can't wait for Zappa to get cursed. It's gonna happen sooner or later.
Well, yeah. Alright, taking the necklace. And I'll take his sword too.
What about his personal effects?
Did you see my scrutiny roll?
Yeah, but there could just be coins sitting.
Don't worry, we're gonna shove you in there too.
I mean, all the other stuff, like the weapons and grave goods, they look like they were pretty much ruined, so you kind of ignored them.
The armor might be
Okay.
too.
Yeah, I can take the bronze armor if you want.
Alright, so you grab the, you unhook the necklace. Like, you have to kind of climb up on his little throne that he's sitting on.
Oh, you're
Yep.
sitting on his lap. It's like Santa.
Mm-hmm.
You unhook the necklace. It's got some good weight to it. Although now that you're closer, it does look a little bit cruder than perhaps you thought. And then you grab the sword, which is pretty big and heavy for you.
Try it, and it can carry it.
This Santa's totally gonna give you the bone. He's gonna give it to you so well.
It's pretty funny because I have a good wisdom score, so a good wisdom score should have prevented me from like taking this stuff, but greedy.
Yeah.
We're all a slave to our flaws.
Not sure what that 2d6 was for, but whatever.
Just assume it's good.
I figured.
Yeah. That's karma. Alright, so Zatha comes out with this sword and...
Should I take the
necklace.
armor too?
Well, that'll be a longer affair.
That's fine. I'll bring this stuff out and then go back for the armor.
Can I check out the sword?
Yeah, you can do an appraisal on it.
And you said it was a Kopesh?
Kopesh, yeah.
Which I'm just calling a scimitar as far as stats go.
Okay, that was my next question. Alright, throw that into party loot.
Cool.
I will tell you it is of the second tier of quality.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the armor now.
Was the Kopesh made of bronze well, or is it iron?
It doesn't actually say. I would assume it's bronze.
Alright. How badass is the scabbard that's in?
It wasn't in his scabbard. It was like on his lap.
Okay. No.
It's, in fact, you, like, part of the reason you know it's a good sword is that it's not, like, just totally fucked.
That's a good point. Just sitting down here for what, like hundreds of years they've all been here?
Yeah. Zatha, make a scrutiny check. Actually, no, it'd be an observation check. Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for Zatha to get it.
To get the bone?
It's coming.
To get Santa's bone?
That's right. The old Santa bone.
So, yeah, you're starting to, like, try to figure out how to undo some of the straps or maybe cut them. You want to avoid cutting if possible, but, you know, it's old and a lot of it's in, like, caked over with grime and such. So you're fiddling around and suddenly a skeletal hand grabs you by the throat.
Excellent.
Nice.
And crushes the life out of you.
No, don't be negative.
Do I roll a d8 for defense?
Hold on.
And then gurgle for help?
I'm sure I'm probably watching this.
Who's watching their backs then? Valencio?
I'm sure Valencio has it covered.
This is where theme music would start playing. Yeah, it's just, I need to, since he doesn't have his sword now.
Well, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a plus.
He's just gonna have to use his energy drain over and over.
You got the necklace off him too, right?
Yep.
Alright, that might have been magical. We'll never know, though. No wizard and such.
Well, Lina can learn that at some point if she could find someone to teach her. Seeing as how she is traveling with us.
Oh yeah, we
Okay,
left her
yeah,
back
make
at the
a-
camp, right?
Yeah, she
Make
could
a
look at the
defense with
scroll.
a D8.
Did you equip with like a bunch of languages too?
Yeah, like 4, something like that. But 2 of them are.
Do I get all my other bonuses to the D8, or is it just a flat D8?
I mean, you still have your size bonus, but not your dexterity bonus, or like any stats derived bonus.
What about my armor?
I don't think you get a bonus or a negative from that.
Oh yeah, I just put my +4 from my size for my defense bonus there. That's why.
Yeah.
11. Holy shit!
Oh, that was 11 damage. That was a 19. So yeah, this skeletal hand just grabs you by the throat and kind of like throws you back a bit, and the sort of mummified carcass starts to stand up, and like blazing orange light appears in its eye sockets, and it starts moving towards you.
I yell at him to haul ass out.
I will.
So that'd
do
be
that.
initiative.
Do you want myself?
Yeah, so you and Valencia are going to be rolling d12s.
I was ready for something.
Ranjar here will be just going on 1 and then modified by his attack speed, and Zatha just roll whatever and put yourself at 2. Or 3, I guess.
Oh yeah, look at that badass 12.
Put myself
Hells
at
yes.
3.
You have no idea how much you're gonna beat Valencio by the way. Valencio's gonna get like a 24 or something. Oh wow, only 15. I'm impressed.
You put the floor into the frickin' initiative?
What? No.
It says plus floor.
What?
What?
The rolling
Oh.
thing. It's
Yeah.
the function has a floor function within it.
Oh, I see.
Well, footing does affect initiative, right?
Hilarious.
Oh my god, I forgot to make myself able to edit this. Alright, Zatha. He does not have technically a hold of you.
I'm running away. We also haven't cleansed the this area of its evil or whatever.
Killing this son of a bitch might do it.
Well, there's that altar thing too.
Yeah, we gotta mess with that somehow. I'll leave it up to the cleric. So while Zath is struggling for his life, Valencio and I outside the tomb are having a conversation.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Did we lose Zula?
No, I've just been desperately trying to find something. Couldn't find the exact one I wanted, though.
It's like boss music.
And I slap Edic. So we both go to 8.
Ranjar will take another swipe at you then.
At least to get my full defense this time.
Yep. In fact, he'll make an aggressive attack.
Can I scamper back or whatnot?
Edic's kind of in the way.
Damn it.
You go through my legs.
And then he follows and just hits you in the nuts instead.
Well, at least I'll be going sooner.
Well, he critical, but only did 7 damage.
So, you know, good with the bad.
This guy's beating me down.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm sure you are.
I wonder if you are in any type of auditory range to hear screaming and shouting, or is it just getting lost in the caverns?
Probably that.
It would probably require a difficult listening check.
Which they don't know to make.
Well, seems how Thelvin sort of has a psychic link with me, maybe he can make it.
I mean, I can make one if you want, but even if I hear you, I'm just gonna send other people.
What was your DR?
4.
Ooh, an extra damage die.
That's good. Didn't like tear off your arm or anything.
So I did 8 damage.
So less than the last one, thankfully. Alright, so I'm going to move out here, and Edic's going to move over so we can both attack this fuck. So he can stand in the entrance and we can both wail on him.
Sounds about right. And my lord, slap Valencia if you can, so we can start turning.
Yeah, I'll slap Valencio while you attack him.
Alright, sounds good. Or can you just do that shit? You have to do that at the beginning. Wasn't there like a
Well,
shout
it
alert?
increases, it lowers everybody's initiative, so.
Okay, so it's too late, kind of.
But I'll slap him, and that puts us both at 12, I think.
Alright. 8 and 15 is 23, yeah. Yeah.
Whomp him. Hit him where the armor don't stick.
I'm gonna womp him, as I was told to. Can I tempt wompage?
Let me see. Technically, right now you can't really,
Well, I'll wait for him
because
to
he's still
step
coming
and
out
hit
of the tunnel.
him. Then I'll wait until he steps out and I'll hit him.
Alright, so he comes out to here.
Then I hit him.
Alright.
That was a piddly roll. I rolled a 2.
Well, you hit him.
Nice.
What's that? Bullshit damage reduction.
I enjoy that damage reduction very much. As
Whose
someone
team are
who's
you on?
all
Yeah,
the
like,
way over
buddy.
here. I'm on my own team right now.
You know,
I'm on
after he
Team
goes
Poison.
through us, after he goes through us, he's coming out to see you guys.
It'd be a shame if the wargs came back now.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of standing here just because I've got Tangle and shit. Like,
Like, my dying breath will be to go out and kill the gnome. That's what I'm going to say to my death. He has -1 to his damage reduction because of my weapon. If it's a purple.
I don't think it is. $28. It's pretty significant. So that makes it 16. Well, I guess he'll now turn around and look at Edic.
Why? That'd be a hit.
Satha.
I will stabby.
This counts as
I'm behind him,
backstab.
right?
Yeah.
It's a rearward strike, but not a backstab, I'm guessing.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Is that a thief thing?
Yeah.
Oh well. But he has negative
Turning
3 DR. if I hit him.
initiated. Edic.
Damn it.
Oh, he gets a near perfect defense.
He does.
I mean, obviously the damage will be different.
Obviously.
It's 7 damage.
He scratches at my armor.
Well, let's see if he scratches at your armor again.
Oh, he gets another attack.
Well, he's going by his fisticuff speed now.
Oh, I see. He's pugulating, is he?
Oh, please tell me he's doing it old-timey style. Like with the one fist under the chin.
Ah.
Defender wins.
Wait a minute, does he have a negative to attacking and all that other shit because he's using fisticuffs?
No.
Against the melee weapon?
Because they count as armed attacks.
Oh, okay. I got it.
It's their innate attack. Zatha.
I'm gonna get him.
Niley, Thelvin's dog starts barking, like, furiously. Like, into the pit.
Okay, should I make a listening check then?
Sure.
I don't hear shit.
Oh,
God damn it.
free attack back.
This skeleton is rolling.
You ever notice Zula always rolls well?
God damn it.
What are you talking about? Oh, that's a hit. With another free attack next second.
Celsius, I'm gonna need you to look at the coding of roll 20.
Alright.
It's quantum rolls, man.
So am I taking 8 damage?
Yeah.
And am I...
And then next second he'll get to attack again.
Okay. I don't have to roll a fumble or anything.
No, well that was a defense fumble, that's it. You only roll for fumbles when it's an attack.
Yeah.
That's against Zatha. That does reset his count, though. Or does it? Hold on.
I'm getting worked over.
Yeah, like, he's basically attacking Eddic, like, swinging at him, and every once in a while Zatha pokes at him, and it just sort of screams in outrage and backhands the halfling.
Yeah, it's not going so well.
It's almost like he's not even looking at Zatha and just hitting him anyway. I was double checking if his count's reset or not.
It is. Why
Yes.
you checking? Just say yes.
Yeah, I think the way it just says free attack, it's not. Alright, it turns back to Eddic with his regular attack.
Is this simultaneous with mine?
Yes it is.
You're gonna attack and I defend
But
first?
you can do yours first.
I attack first?
Sure. Players get to go first.
It's one of the perks.
You're just tempting me to do all that attack, aren't you?
You have a longer reach weapon, too.
Alright, true. Question, if I do an all-out attack on this, in the same second he doesn't come me, would I get a negative to my defense roll?
Probably. If both of you are doing all-out attacks to each other, you both have defenses. Defense penalties.
Alright, well I'll take the defense penalty anyway. I need to start hitting him.
Well, I hit him.
Yeah.
You notice he's been grabbing for his sword a lot.
Son of a bitch roll. I rolled 2 2s.
Alright, and his one against you.
have we
Minus
got
2 to that.
So you defend because ties go to defender.
And you're remembering this minus 1 to his DR every time.
If it's applicable.
It says it's applicable.
If his DR came from armor and not mystical abilities.
It just says monster DR.
Alright, Valencio.
Get ready for the magic.
Go Big V.
What the hell is this thing's will factor?
0.
Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing here, aren't I? Oh no, yeah, he's a servitor mummy. Right? No, it's a +4. No, he's a rattlebone mummy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing 16. Now, does Valencio's stats all being halved affect this?
Charisma modifier, right? Isn't there charisma modifier to turning?
Yep. Level plus turning modifier.
What level is Valencia?
Same,
9, same as you.
same as everyone else. That
Oh,
isn't me.
cool.
No. Zatha's 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Zap's been
What?
sending more. You're level 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you've been funneling more EPs to your protege than I have.
Yep. My protege's level 4.
Yeah, my protege's 2.
So Valencio now has a charisma of 5.
I just plan on not dying.
That's a -5 turning modifier.
-5, you say?
So he's like, back by the power of light! And it basically is just ignoring him.
You can try again.
He's like, well, fuck. Alright. He does get, there is a cumulative -2 every time you try it.
Not like he's gonna do anything else.
This is true. He could cast cure spells, I guess, if it comes to it.
So he cocked it up.
Yeah, well, you know, that -5 didn't help any. Alright, Zatha. And well, actually do Ranjar first. He's attacking Eddic again. Swing, bada bada! It's basically just punching you.
Yeah, no, I took my 1 hit point
And
of
it's
damage.
like denting it.
I took 1 hit point of damage.
What?
I'm still envisioning it as an old-timey boxer.
Like from the 20s.
Yes.
It's my turn now.
Isn't your damage reduction 7?
Indeed, he did 8 damage. 8
That's why you
minus
said he
7
took one.
is 1. I took 1 hit point of
Okay.
damage.
Never mind. I was looking at. Never mind. I saw the 11 and I was thinking that was it, but that was the defense one.
I was gonna say you're making yourself feel hurt.
Speaking of which,
And they all get attacked outside.
oh yeah, you didn't hear shit. But the dog does look agitated, all right. And Thelvin's like, right, Thrak, settle down.
Get-
Track more monsters, God's sakes. Oh, you hit it.
Can Thelvin make a listen check? Like, is his ranger like senses being perked up because of the dog?
He can make a very difficult listening check.
Was she bit by a tick?
Maybe. Maybe it's all the wargs around. Maybe it's the stupid lynx.
You said it was barking down the pit.
Can you communicate with your damn animals?
The burrowing one.
A lynx
So
sort of burrows.
So he naturally didn't pick any burrowing animals.
Snakes burrow. I guess it depends on the species. But some snakes burrow.
This is another
I'm trying
all-out
to picture a
technique,
snake digging now.
Oh, snakes can totally dig in sand. A lot of the desert ones bury themselves all the time.
I don't think you've got a sidewinder.
Psh, there's lots of desert snakes.
Oh, that's a hit.
This is +1 to this roll.
Yeah,
I rolled a 19.
I saw.
When I go up a level, I'm going to get the next level of the Enthrall Animal spell. And then I'm considering ditching both of these and just getting, like, Wolverines and Badgers.
I told
Just
you
letting them loose. Yeah, you did.
Zula and I were having a conversation 2 days ago about Wolverines, and I was saying, is Selfie's ever going to get a Wolverine? Because I was watching a documentary on them.
They're badass.
They are badass.
They're pretty big, though.
Yeah, they're like little mini bears.
Yeah. I thought you might say that I wanted a Wolverine because that's the mascot for the school that I work at, but that has nothing to do with it.
Because obviously we knew that.
I mean, there's a decent chance, like, if you follow football.
We barely follow hockey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't follow any sport whatsoever, so...
It's against me.
Yes.
There's -2 to that roll.
Oh.
No, -2.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
So he hit me for no damage.
Yep. Such is life.
Can I just put my hand on his head and like hold him out and kind of laugh at him? I'm glad you took that sword off of him.
Seriously.
Man, this fight's actually gone up to 32 seconds.
It's funny how fast they go when it's only a few people and you can just alternate between their attacks instead of having like 100 wolves like moving every single second.
Yeah.
Let's just say that even without rolling the die, he beats that.
Yeah, we can roll a 1, right? Can you critically fail those things?
I don't think so. Alright, Eddick.
Hit him again. I critically succeeded.
Don't forget to add the d6 minus 1.
D6 minus 1.
Because remember, a d20 penetrates into
Yes,
a
right.
d6. Because the higher the roll, the better the crit, right? I was so sad you guys couldn't read the plaques. This guy's plaque was epic.
Woohoo!
Well, you got a 40.
Rolled shit damage.
No.
I assume he's medium.
Yep.
Muscle tear.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about them. Actually, he does, it's not a skeleton. It's got skin on it. Very leathery, thin skin stretched over it.
Interesting.
Man, we get a lot of shoulder hits with the crits. I guess it makes sense.
With hacking weapons, yes.
So 3 extra dice. How's that work again with 2 dice?
What are your dice? What's it normally do?
D8, D10.
So it'll be 2 D8 and 1 D10.
Cool. How do I write that again to do the whole roll thing? Let's refresh my memory.
I mean, double square brackets. 2 D8 exclamation mark P. I wonder. Except said square brackets would be close.
I do what?
Just like double
Eliminate the spaces.
Yeah,
Oh,
remove the spaces. Otherwise, it is literally impossible for me to type it.
Yeah, it'll just roll it for you.
Oh wait, there's one way to do it. Oop. Haha! You need to watch my instructional video on dice.
I do, actually.
Somehow it worked, even though there's an extra D in there.
Yeah, I don't know where that D came from.
I don't know. I'm going to watch your instructional video.
It still worked, though. So add another 9 damage to that.
Well, then add another 9 damage. So 30 damage.
Right, so 30.
Still
Ooh.
poo damage.
30
9
minus
damage or
12.
12? Because I see... Oh, because there's a -3?
Wait, yeah, what's... 1 plus 5 plus 6. I don't know what that 9 is.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's its own separate thing, I think.
I love that.
So I guess it's 12 damage, yeah, you're right. Because it was a 1, a 5, and a 6. So 12... So that just gets rid of the DR. So 39. No, what was I saying? 21. You basically, like, chop, like, right through its rib cage, and, like, a whole, like, dust flies everywhere, and it smashes apart, and it looks like it's kind of coming apart, but its eyes, you know, it still looks at you, it's still clutching for its sword. But now it's Zatha.
He's saying it has 1 hit point left.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
It's got its -3 DR still.
Alright, so yeah, Zathas, you know, stabs it in the back, and, you know, you do have to work to get your knife out, so obviously you did do damage, but it's still up. It is still going. Untired, unceasingly. It attacks Eddic again. I should not have given it a negative on that last one. I You're also lucky he has been rolling pretty shit for damage.
I'll take it.
Eric? It's a hit. That's gotta finish it off. Oh yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, you finally you smash it apart with your sword. It basically, the bones clatter to the floor, and the bronze helmet comes off, and the lights in its eye sockets slowly dim and then fade away completely. Valencio's still like waving his holy symbol. He's like, yeah.
Now can I take his armor off?
It's probably a lot easier now.
Probably.
So first aid me.
Yeah, I would take a lot of that too.
I got a lot of like 1 hit point wounds here.
How many?
Actually, I only got 3 wounds.
I have a 7-point wound, a 4-point wound, a 4-point wound, and a 4-point wound.
Well, he's only going to be able to do so many. Actually, wait. Is it within 10 minutes or is it within an hour?
It's within an hour. The golden hour.
All right, then he can pretty much do them all. He's like, do you want to go back out first, or?
No. Just hit me up, and then we'll open the rest of these.
All right. Remember, each of these rolls takes 4 minutes. And he's going to do Edic first. All right, how many do you have?
3 wounds.
Okay, these are average checks, so theoretically he cannot fail. And how many does Zatha have? 4? So that takes about half an hour or so, just for the bandaging of you guys.
You know, at this point, Delvin is smart enough to say, they've been taking a long time.
Well, while he's bandaging me, why don't you open the next one?
Because that's when the monsters attack.
Psh.
Did you want to open the next one while he's bandaging him still, or do you want to wait like the full half hour? 28 minutes, technically.
Doesn't take that long.
Takes 4 minutes per check.
Yeah.
So 16 minutes just for mine. So after his, well, he can like start opening one while the 15 minutes goes by for me.
I'm just saying I'd bandage you faster in real life. All right, I'm gonna.
You have a greater medical knowledge than people of this quote time period end quote did.
All right, I'm gonna open that bad boy. Let's throw caution to the wind.
He's got to bleed him, you know. Put the leeches in. Hot coals wrapped in leeches.
Hell, for all we know, with his sick sense of humor, he's like taking a piss in all the wounds. Anyway, I'm gonna open them.
I made the wounds bigger. Ah! All right, well, make a feat of strength. Wait, F. You notice there's nothing written on the plaque on this one. It's blank. You manage to open it up, and you look inside, and it is an empty alcove.
I'm gonna do it to the final one, and then we'll let Zatha rub himself over that to see if we can find the secret.
This one is also blank. It takes a bit of doing, but you are able to open it. It's hard to see, but yeah, it appears to also be empty.
All right. Well, after Zatha's being done healed, I'm gonna let him take a look at there. Plus, we should probably get some more people to take a look in the king's room to make sure that it's kosher. Like, there's no other treasure in there.
I can
So-
scrutiny.
I'm going to take this time to go out and inform the rest of the party that we fought the king of the tomb.
Did you?
Oh yeah, Zap, that's another thing. Take his crown.
It's not a crown, it's a helmet.
Take his helmet.
Yeah, I'll take the helmet. Do you want
It's just-
to appraise his helmet and his armor?
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, you can also do a new jewelry appraisal now that you have it in your hands.
Do I have to do a separate one for the helmet and armor, or is it all?
No, the helmet is part of the armor.
Okay. Oh, fuck's sakes.
Well, it's bronze, so, you know, it's probably not worth that much.
This is some primitive shit.
I have a +10 to my roll.
For what? Oh, scrutiny?
I
What are you
rolled like the
scrutinying
exact same thing.
I'm basically searching his personal possessions and, you know, like this room.
The room he was in.
Yeah, would be small enough.
Oh, his alcove?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking through, there does not appear to be anything else of value. There are weapons and other things, but they have long since been pitted and rusted. They're just essentially debris now.
Okay. Did you guys look in this one? Should I scrutiny here too?
Go nuts.
That one has a headless corpse.
Another
well.
headless.
Were the skeletons in the king's room headless as well?
No.
Quick question. Do these skeletons that were in the king's room, do they look like they were buried there after they were dead? Or were they buried with them? You know what I mean? Like,
Were they buried with him, or are
yeah.
they there because of him?
You have really no way to tell. They weren't chained up or anything, though.
they're not like, no, like scratch marks at the door, like them trying to fly away.
None that you can see, no.
What about sword marks in bone?
I guess if you want Valencia to CSI that shit, it'd be pretty difficult, but he can try it.
Yeah, just take a look.
Yeah, he can't tell how. He says they're so old, he can't tell.
Alright,
I mean, they're not cleft in twain or anything like that.
fair enough. There's nothing in these two empty things down here, right? Like no secrets?
Is that what those scrutiny checks from Niley were?
What's that? The scrutiny. I wanted to check out this one.
Oh, yeah, in that one, no, you don't see anything else. There was just that scroll case that I grabbed.
Okay, alright. And there's no other graves like this, right?
That you've seen, no. I think that's pretty much everything in here, isn't it?
Alright, after we're done search through, and you went in and checked around the throne in there too. There's no secret hidden spots on the throne.
Not that he saw.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go take a look. Want a scrutiny roll for me?
Yeah, if you're looking.
I don't find shit.
Ha!
Alright, I order everyone out. I told Thel when we killed the king.
Well, that's good. Does that mean they're all dead then? We can go?
No.
Don't know. I think we might have seen something else running
It
around
is.
there.
It is officially nighttime now, by the way.
So can we go in and like desecrate that altar? Would that work?
Yeah, I want to cleric consult on that one.
Well, didn't we already?
We talked
look
about
at-
holy water, but we didn't talk about any other options.
Yeah, like
I
just
don't-
messing it up.
I don't know if there are any other options.
I mean, we could just bash the shit out of it, I guess.
But it's more the fact that it was a relatively good altar that was desecrated by something else.
Nope.
All right, let's just go fuck it up later.
It's just an evil altar by what you guys could tell.
Yeah, let's just go desecrate it with smiley faces or something.
All right, so let's wait until the morning and go F it up.
Sounds good.
I mean, technically speaking, all it is an altar of white marble. There's no actual, like, symbols or anything written on it at all. So it's just a plain white block. Considerably stained with blood, however.
So can we draw smiley faces in the dried blood, and would that do it?
We should hold hands around.
Valencio doesn't really feel comfortable talking about how to properly go around desecrating holy sites.
Well, it's an evil holy site. He didn't think he didn't want to desecrate that.
What if we washed it off?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
What if we washed it off, put some nice naturey stuff in there, some holly, some mistletoe?
That's all you, cleric girl.
Is there a sanctify spell to reverse evil altars?
Yeah, it's a type of ceremony spell, I believe.
Yeah,
Is it like
it's
stupid high level?
I think that Valentio may be able to do it. I know that I can't, but I believe it is a relatively high level. So let's see.
Yeah, it's not one of the ceremonies. I mean, it's probably a ceremony spell that has not been released yet.
Yeah.
Ah, for God's.
I mean, I'm not seeing anything that really jumps out at me.
All right. You know, that's something that should really be covered.
Actually, hold on one sec. I was just reading something the other day. Let me go find the book. You know what? Might as well take 5. I gotta refresh my beer while I'm at it.
All right.
Okie dokie.
I am here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So I found the information I was looking for, which was how to consecrate an altar. That doesn't actually help with the desecrating of an altar, but desecrating an altar is much simpler of a thing usually. The holy water method that was mentioned is sort of like the nuclear option. Otherwise, it's pretty much just using the altar to do things counter to what the god or force, that it represents is for. So maybe something about life, or
Oh,
you would have to do something good on it.
we need to bang on the altar.
You beat me to it. I said we're gonna have to make babies on the altar.
Niley looks around and realizes this is how many pornos start.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm just gonna cast a
One poor midget girl.
gonna cast Sanctuary and walk away.
Or, physically destroying it. But Valencio mentions there is a chance with that there might be a backlash. It's probably got a bunch of pent-up evil in it.
Can we just
So what could we?
I was just saying, can we tap it slowly, let it out in spurts?
What could we possibly do that would be counter to the purpose of the altar? Like, obviously, the altar was used to kill people, right?
Seems like a good bet.
So let's just sit on it and heal each other. Maybe do some first aid.
I'll take some healing spells.
I'm out for now, but I will have 3 more tomorrow.
Valencio's like, I think we should bore a hole in the side of the mountain so that the rising sun blares down upon it.
And how the hell are we gonna do that?
Valencio.
I don't know. I'm just an ideas guy.
Valencio is what's known as a mega douche.
Don't you have mining?
I do have mining, actually, but we have no mining gear, and my mining skill is a whopping 11.
Also, it's like in the middle of the complex, so it'd be pretty tough to do that.
Yep. Does he have a bunch of mirrors? We could set up some mirrors.
The old legend gambit.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think that if we were going to do anything, it would be easier to do nature-y stuff than light stuff.
Oh,
I
you'd
don't really
say
care.
that, wouldn't you?
I would say that, and I do.
Well, what
do you make a decision
nature-y stuff
to do
can you
this?
do?
I mean, there's nothing particularly nature-y, but like we can clean it up, and there's like herbs and shit that are known for purifying things. We'll get some of those, set them all up, spend some time down there.
What, you got some special plant or something?
Yeah, sure, why not? Can I religion the great tree to see if I've got something that...
Sure.
I don't have a great score in this, but we'll see how this goes.
I only barely know my own religion.
Ah.
Oh, wow. I don't know, maybe a tree of some kind.
Alright, what about divine lore? Would that be any help?
Sure.
I invested real points into divine lore. I did not invest into...
I like trees. That is what I know about my religion.
I mean, I'm
I
better.
hung around. She was a teenager that hung around with a bunch of wood elves,
She was, yes, that's true.
and so she just bought into what they were talking about. Didn't really look into it. She thought it was cool. They were smoking the pot.
Yeah. She's a joiner. It's true.
A jointer?
Absolutely. That's someone who makes joints for wooden carcasses. She's got her dovetails down, motherfucker, down.
Wooden carcasses.
Yeah. Like,
Is that like Pinocchio's body?
something like that.
Well, maybe if it would have to be something. I don't know. The problem is you're not 100% sure what it was used for, so you can't do the direct counter. I mean, obviously it was some sort of evil sacrifice, so something that was more about life, like marriage vows or growing something, or light probably would actually do it.
Well, he's got his sunlight spell, right?
Yeah.
So we couldn't get anything to grow down there long term, but we could take some seeds down there and some soil, maybe water them a little bit, give them some sunlight for a little while. I don't know. Its location makes it difficult to do.
Or what we could do
Yeah.
is
Normal
after,
plants would not grow down in that.
Right.
or what we could do is after we kill said monsters in the area, we just tell the tribe that the evil has been killed, but they have to go and cleanse it and let the shaman go do his thing.
But I almost feel like in order to get whatever bad nasty is around here to come out, either we need to go to sleep. That's one method. The other one, I think, is trying to deal with that altar. I think that might provoke some kind of response.
Alright, well, no, I'm all up for messing up the altar morning.
Alright, so we're going to try option A, which is sleeping first.
Yes.
Okay, Valencio, learn your poison curing spell.
3 times.
Can't.
Only once.
I know.
Can't you cure poison?
Nope,
Oh.
I can identify it. I think I get that next level or something.
I was gonna say, if you can identify it, why are we still sitting here?
Well, no, I still can identify it as a spell, but... yeah, I can detect poison. I can identify poison. When do I get curing poison? That's a surprisingly high level. Treat poison is level 8. Wow.
Yeah, it's level 8 for Valencia, too.
I can't wait until I get induced drunkenness wasted.
Alright, so it is dark. Valencia wants to build the fire up really big.
I see no
Alright.
reason not to.
Tell them to go to
Works for me.
Make it big and holy.
What if he went down and did his praying down there? Like we built a big fire in the room at the altar in the
Well, he
morning.
needs to be able to see the sun.
Okay. Alright.
All right, so who's taking what watch? Because, you know, it might come up.
Zatha will take first watch. Powerline will take second.
So I think the watch should be done by non-poisoned people.
I think that makes sense. So, Power first, then me in the middle, and Zath at the end.
Sure.
You've also got your friend there. The cleric-y guy.
Garanu? Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we could throw Garanu in there somewhere. Make it 4 shifts.
Oh shit, something's happening down there.
Eh.
Alright, so 4 shifts with which,
First Power, and then Edic, then Garanu, and finally Zappa.
Alright, so you guys hunker down to rest. Gorano may mention his observation's not the best.
Well, Niley's is like negative 40?
Even though she can see at night.
Yeah, but her eyes are closed because she's wincing in pain all the time. She's got a runny nose, a fever.
Quick, get some cowbell.
Nice. All of you, yeah, because there's no elves anymore. So everyone who sleeps, whenever they sleep, you have bad dreams.
Ooh.
Edic, you dream that you're back in that domed chamber with the altar. And basically, all the floor is made of blood, and it's just sort of sloshing around ankle deep in the entire room. And you can see a imposing figure in black tattered robes walking in from the other side, and he wears upon his brow a crown made out of bent and hammered swords.
Cool.
And he basically just points at you.
Who's seeing
and
this?
Edic.
Okay.
And speaks in a language that you do not understand. And you basically wake up, you know, with a cold sweat just in time for your watch.
Oh, lovely.
Zatha, you have a dream that you are moving through that secret door into that small tunnel, and sort of crawling through this tunnel into the room filled with skeletons. You know, the burial chamber where the skeletons have been neatly arranged with the skulls on top. When you get in there, they seem to be from everywhere, and all of the skulls have jagged, sharp fangs on them. The darkness is basically like almost suffocating you. It's coming around you, and you've never felt this way before, but a blue light kind of emanates from your belt pouches, and you reach down, and there's that key with the moons on it. It banishes the darkness, and the dream just suddenly ends.
Well, that
And
seems
you-
significant.
You do not actually suffer any nightmares after that.
fancy.
Did we get that key here?
No. Niley, you have dreams about basically trees bleeding. Instead of sap, it is like human blood, and you can sense that there are creatures running through the great forest, sucking the life out of the trees and the animals. You come across like rabbits and deer, and wolves that have been sucked dry, and just their withered skeletal husks remain.
Interesting.
And all around you, the land is dying. Just having all the life drained out of it as the sun goes down and everything becomes night. You just have a really bad feeling about everything.
Okay.
But the one thing that most of you have a dream about, you get this feeling of seeing a crown or a city made of blades, is sort of like the end result. A city of blades wreathed in blood. Except Zatha doesn't.
I slept great.
Make an observation check for Garano.
That does not make me feel well.
You are pretty much all woken up in the middle of the night by the sound of a loud horn.
Grana had to make an observation check for that.
No, he blew the horn.
Oh.
To wake you all up.
Ready the arms.
And yeah, it like wakes you all up instantly. Like, holy shit. And he's standing at the edge by the fire, pointing down. He says, I saw a movement. Something behind the door there. When it's... Whatever it was, when it saw that I noticed it, it ran off.
Ran off where? Back in?
Like, back inside.
It's probably the same thing we saw earlier, creeping around in there. Sneaky. There's got to be another hidden chamber somewhere in there we haven't found.
Oh.
Or it's just watching where we are.
But I'll tell everybody about my dream with the key in the place. And see if that's significant to any of the clerics.
Is it a divine lore situation?
Guess so.
Whee!
Unless you have... Actually, let me check if Lancio has it.
The appropriate religion skill? I don't.
Yeah. Nope. Well, it was identified previously that that key looked to have something to do with the Church of Night's Beauty, and one of their domains is dreams, and it might be acting as a protective charm for you.
Oh, interesting. Oh, this is the one you stole, right?
Stole is an ugly word.
Appropriated?
From someone who is
Borrowing
drunk?
it.
Or, no, dazed in a bar fight. That's right.
Is that the key? I thought we had another key from somewhere.
No, that's the one.
Okay.
It's got little moon symbols on it.
Oh, yeah.
Valencio did identify it as belonging to, like, having something to do with the Church of Night's Beauty, like, a few sessions ago, so I don't know if you remember that. But he doesn't have any truck with them, night lovers. But they are not opposed faiths. It's important to note.
Interesting. Yeah.
Because the Church of Night's Beauty is still good, but they're chaotic good. as opposed to the Black Soul, which is just the church of like endless night and darkness. So Valencio's he's like, I still don't have my spells back. It's still the middle of the night. Like,
Yeah, stay put. Tell the people who still need sleep to sleep, but Edek will not sleep. He's going to stay awake and stare at the door intently.
all right,
Purposefully.
he's gonna be like the king from 13th Warrior.
Yes. Just not dead.
Yes. Okay, so the rest of the night basically.
And I take
proceeds
Garano's
similarly.
horn.
Okay. Well, Garano still has the rest of his, and then Zatha's got his shift coming up.
You can take another shift though. I don't mind sleeping.
Yep, and you look over and Zatha's sleeping like a baby.
I let him.
Yes.
He works hard, that little guy.
Yeah, does he?
Hey, I took it in the chin from that Senta skeleton.
You usually
Yeah.
take it in the mouth.
This is coming from the gnome who was like back at camp.
Doing jack all.
Oh gosh. I'm doing important gnome stuff. I got cleric shit to do.
I don't think gnomes ever do anything important.
Alright. Someone's gonna get a little something that comes to them. We'll see.
The rest of the night passes uneventfully, although your slumber is still fitful and troubled by bad dreams. In the morning, when the sun breaks, Valencio is up. You know, and it's time to sing.
I wake Niley up
I
and
love
make
the
us
sun.
make us all breakfast.
There's your gnome stuff. Alright, so Valencio's got his spells back. He's got one treat poison. Who's gonna get it?
Do we need to make our checks now or later?
I'm kind of the opinion that the cleric should get, just so he doesn't die. That way he can treat us the rest later.
I actually would say Thelvin should get it. Because if we fight anyone, like, Valencio doesn't do much, and he can heal people just as well while poisoned.
But he can turn all the undead.
He can't turn the undead. That's... Well, he can. He just has a... What, his check is probably 3 less? 2 less? 4 less?
5 less.
5 less.
You're saying Thelvin because he's actually a competent fighter along with Power.
Correct, yeah.
It's sad when they're talking about the 4th level rangers being better than the 9th level cleric.
Actually, isn't it like when he's all good and going, isn't a 4th level ranger still a better fighter than a 9th level cleric?
Maybe.
Probably. I'm willing to bet that, yeah.
Anyhow, I'm not adverse to giving it to Thelvin. I was just thinking that the caregiver, the one who can actually cast it, should get it first, but... Because we don't know if this disease just, like, outright, or poison outright kills you. Like, after a while.
That's true.
Though if it is an actual poison,
I mean, I can
it eventually
learn.
will just leave your system if it doesn't kill you.
I can learn identify poison if we want to know. But that will be at the expense of either flaming weapon or cure, well... It'll basically mean I don't get a 4th level spell, because right now I only get one spell per level because my wisdom has been decreased so much.
Alright, then don't lose that. Yeah, just cast on Valencia. Not Valencia, sorry, Thelvin.
Alright, so... Valencio's like, hold on. Let's make sure we do this properly. Because just so you guys know how treat poison works, I don't know if you've looked at the spell itself.
No.
It just lets you make another saving throw again.
Interesting.
With a -3 penalty. -2 if you're an anointed member of the faith.
Of course.
Well, if I gave up on Flaming Weapon, I could give someone Kismet, which would let them re-roll anything. So if he failed it the first time, he would at least get a re-roll.
Yeah, that was kind of the plan. I was going to have... Valencia was going to suggest casting Heavenly Luck on someone first.
Oh, he has one too?
He also has Kismet, but...
I actually feel like we should definitely keep Flaming Weapon, though, because depending on what kind of undead we're looking at, I feel like the fire may eat through DR in a way that...
Yeah, like a mummy?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, actually, no, he does have Kismet. Wait, why the hell would I... Sorry, I'm just trying to see what the hell the difference between Kismet and Heavenly Luck actually is. Aside from being like 2 levels higher.
5 levels. Kismet's level 4.
Wow. Yeah. But, yeah, you're right.
It's game time?
It's exactly... They're both game time. It's exactly the same. I guess the thing... I mean, you can have it memorized twice, essentially, this way.
That seems so entirely pointless.
Yeah. Well, there's one going on the list.
Of weird things?
Is this right? Alright, so, yeah. So I guess what you could do is, you could cast Kismet on Thelvin, and, Valencio could cast Heavenly Luck, and then he would have 2 mulligans.
True,
That's
and
just
then...
crazy.
Could Valencio memorize Flaming Weapon then? Because I still think that might be a good spell to have in reserve.
I'm not gonna turn it down.
I don't think he gets Flaming Weapon.
Oh, he doesn't?
Of all the spells he doesn't get, this flaming
So,
weapon.
like, the sun guy doesn't get flaming weapon?
He's the sun guy, not the fire guy.
They're both bright.
He does not get Flaming Weapon.
That's stupid.
Look at that. Valencio technically could memorize all 3 of those.
All 3 of what?
Kismet, Heavenly Luck, and the Cure Poison thing.
Yeah. No, he did memorize all 3 of those. Like, I already had that checked off from before.
Yeah.
He has Cure Trifling Wound, Sterilize, Directed Strike, Kismet, True Strike, Divine Grace, Treat Poison, and Heavenly Luck memorized.
Okay, so I'm tempted to say that I just keep Flaming Weapon and ignore Kismet for now.
Alright, well, I mean, Valencio could just cast Kismet and Heavenly Luck on Thelvin, I guess.
Yeah,
It'll take 10 minutes, though.
true. So,
And
just so everyone is aware, I'm doing Cure Trifling, Cure Trivial, Safe Haven, for me, and Flaming Weapon. I am missing a number of spells due to Wisdom loss.
yeah. Alright, so Valencio's like, hey, Thelvin, get over here.
Delvin goes over.
Do you accept the Eternal Lantern as your Lord and Savior?
Hey, if we treated this poison on the
Why the hell
altar,
not?
could that influence the...
It might give him a bigger negative.
True, but it's counter to the purpose of the altar, potentially. Right? We're healing. We're not hurting.
Maybe.
I say we give it a try. If he's getting 2 magical rerolls, a small negative...
Though you don't even want to go near that altar.
Yeah, I mean, I'm suggesting that they go near it.
Now we'll do it out here, just because the creature could be like actually waiting for us at that altar.
Yeah, possible.
I think probably sleeps under it.
Could be. I
Alright,
don't
let's
think
do
we ever
your thing.
scrutinied that, by the way.
Well, no, we all ran around it like a bunch of pussies.
Alright, so Valencio casts Kismet and Heavenly Luck on Thelvin. Thelvin has has 2 mulligans for the next half hour.
Feels great.
And now it's time for the treat poison. Now, here's the fun thing. No, of course I didn't record the actual number I rolled for it. So yeah, roll a d20 plus your constitution minus 3.
Which constitution?
Thelvin's constitution.
Which Delvin's constitution?
Ooh, that's a good point. One sec. I would assume your initial constitution.
With the -3?
Yeah. Oh man, I was up at the top of the screen and I went down one and the number I saw was like your damage from before, so I was like 40, what the fuck? 18. Yeah, actually it turns out he feels much better now.
Yay! He does a jig.
Valencia pulls out this little bronze serpent statue. And, you know...
What the fuck?
That's the divine icon for treat poison.
Oh,
I
is
thought
it?
you were going to reveal that he's like secretly been worshipping the serpent god all this time.
That's my guess, yeah.
So he tells Thelvin to look upon it. You know, and like focus on it, sort of like a hypnotism situation. Meanwhile, you know, Valencia pokes and prods at the wound. But yeah, you can actually see like black poisons come out of. Actually, there was no wound; it was inhaled. So, I guess he like coughs and spits it out, like throws up.
Interesting.
And then he's like, "Oh, she feels so much better." So Thelvin is back to regular strength.
Regular
And he
stat.
still has 2 mulligans.
Woohoo! He says we should go in now.
The other 2 are still sick.
Well, let's get to that altar and see what we can do.
All right. Who's going?
Zatha will go. Powerlin will continue watching horses.
Yeah, I was gonna leave Garano out here for the horses as well. Niley, you gonna stay out here?
If you guys go in, I should probably go with you. I want to give someone flaming weapon, and I've got a few heal spells. I'm not gonna do much out here.
All right, we're all gonna go in except for Garanu and Harun.
Hang on one sec. Sorry, wife got new glow-in-the-dark shoes that she had to show me.
Cool.
Did I miss anything?
Nope. Oh, that torch is long since dead. So it's just the 3 of you?
Oh no, Zatha and Niley are coming along too.
I'm bringing the cat.
All right.
It was to the right, right?
The altar was, yeah.
Sadly, all the Lynx noises I'm finding on here are like DJ Lynx.
Or what?
It's like none of its actual noises.
I somehow managed to lose Thelvin.
Did you delete him or something?
I don't know what I did. How the hell do you delete a token?
By pressing delete?
Well, I didn't do that.
I don't see him anywhere.
What'd you do wrong?
Last I saw, I took the sickness token off him. He was fine.
You killed them.
Killed him. Son of a bitch.
So yes, there it is, the large domed room with the stained altar in the middle. The dead creatures strewn about
Any
where they were killed.
any blood on the floor?
No. You guys can all make a very difficult observation check.
Observation. You said a funny thing about Niley. Alright, subtract 50, or... Yeah, subtract 50 from the skill.
Oh shit.
What?
Wasn't there one more body here?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thelvin thinks so too.
We
It
suck.
was the bastard that was biting me.
That's hilarious.
Not good.
Well, let's get to cleansing this thing. We'll find him eventually.
Yeah. Probably explains why we were seeing scuttling around overnight.
Okay, so you guys marched up to this altar. What are you doing?
I think, honestly, just cleaning it might be a good thing.
So we can actually like approach it now, right?
Well, go for it.
I
All right,
do.
now make a saving throw.
Damn it!
It's a saving throw against fear.
Do I get my bonus to myself?
Yeah. Sure.
Do I inspire myself?
Egomaniac.
So what is
I am so awesome.
So what is a fear check? Just
It's a mental saving throw.
okay. Oh, I'm not so good on that. +4 to that.
Oh, I know. I looked it over. It does specifically say in others.
I'm. If I had a dual personality, could I have one inspire the other half?
Are they both knights?
Of course.
No, you do not want to go near it.
Damn it.
Ironically, everyone else near you will get a bonus thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go again. Mental save, you say?
Yeah. With a +4.
So 29.
Okay, Niley, you are actually able to approach. Thelvin is not. That's with the +4?
No. But
Okay,
he's
but still,
21
no.
failed. Get in there, Zappa.
What for?
Just do it.
Why?
I actually want you to go see if like there's any hidden compartments underneath the
Well,
altar. And stuff like
Niley
that.
can look, and then you can cleanse it, and then I'll go check it afterwards.
All right.
Wait, did you fail too? No, you didn't even get close.
Yeah, I haven't
No,
tried.
he's keeping back.
Mama didn't raise no
Is it-
fool.
I mean, I
He's there
can't
with the
check it for
lynx.
traps.
Wow.
What's that?
He's there with the cat.
Can Delvin do an animal empathy on it?
Yeah. He could try to buddy up to it, although it has magically been made the friend of Niley.
That's right. Damn.
It is her slave animal.
I'm going to enthrall your sidekick. Or protege.
Gotta meet first.
Alright, let's scrutiny this thing. Now, I don't see much. I do have a +10, but still. Did Valencio make his save?
Yeah, Valencio's in there.
Alright.
Ask Valencio, is there any like hidden compartments or way to move the altar? Does it look like the altar's designed to collect the blood and have it flow to like little holes to go into the ground or anything like that?
It is literally a slab of white marble.
Alright, just check. Look at all hot.
As you're looking at it, one thing is evident. Like, the thing about marble is it absorbs blood.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't just wipe it off, really.
That's why you gotta bust that shit up.
Like, maybe if you covered it in soil or something and then put, like, plants in it.
Yeah, let's do that. That's exactly what I want to do.
You just have to make sure to find some kind of plant that is, like, excessively potent.
Well, like a peat or something, right?
Yeah. Valencio's like, I say we just start chiseling.
No, let's do my method first.
Let Thalvin do it. He's got he's got a few mulligans left. Thalvin's like, yeah.
Alright, Thalvin tries to approach again. So you have to make that mental save.
Technically speaking, if you guys fail the check, you're supposed to run out of the room and not even want to come back in. So
okay.
I don't think he's going to want to approach it.
Alright, so what? Thalvin can throw rocks at the...
Couldn't Thalvin have used his rerolls on that mental saving throw?
Could have.
Could have, but the player's an idiot and forgot.
Oh.
Well, if you're going to go get some dirt, hurry up, you damn hippie.
Alright, yeah, let's do that. Someone carry me.
What?
I'm small and slow besides. Let's Master Blaster this shit. Come on, we ain't got...
Everybody looks over at Edic. Or Thalvin, I guess.
I would say, I'm not a pack mule. Thalvin, go get some dirt.
Oh, this is what it's come down to. Go get some dirt. Oh.
Carry me too. Like I need to direct him.
Carry the gnome. What the hell?
I'll carry the cat. You don't have to carry the cat.
I could have been an officer.
No, you couldn't.
Okay, so Thalvin, Niley, and the cat, the as yet unnamed cat, are going outside.
Yep.
What's everyone else doing during all this time?
Staring at
I
the
would like to search around in this other room up here.
To see if you could find that guy again. Maybe he went
Yeah.
back to his home.
See what's going on in here.
Yeah, you did already check this place out once, but you could do another scrutiny check.
There's no walking corpses or anything.
It doesn't look like it.
I think my scrutiny's broken. I've rolled an 83 or an 84 every time.
You see... Actually, hold on, let me double check. It's number 3. right here. Actually, I guess you probably can't see that. Here,
Okay.
right there is a what looks to have been a secret hollow that has been opened and something was taken out.
Ooh. And there's nothing in it now?
Nope.
Okay. Guess I'll go back in here. Since I'm done looking around.
Valencio's lighting with some candles on the thing. Alright, so you guys get outside. You're looking for some peat. It's gonna be tough to find peat. That's usually more like a bog kind of area.
Yeah, mosses and stuff would work though too.
Whereas you guys are up in the mountains.
Yeah, but there should be moss, like especially this far north, right?
Yeah, there will be some. So I mean, you can do a do a survival, I guess, or forestry to find some. I guess Delvin can do it too.
What do you need from me?
You know, survival or a forestry check.
Can we do both?
Sure. Okay, you guys wander around for a while. You find like a little creek. You know, and you do find some hardy plants in that area, things that you know are might be the kind of thing you need.
Yeah.
As well as some rich soil. Felvin's like, I guess you want me to dig it for you too now.
Should I make a
I'm not
forestry
hearing it.
check too? Or is... why not? Yay, forestry.
Yeah, I mean, you guys found some.
Cool. Alright guys, let's rub some dirt on it.
Zatha and Eddic can make listening checks.
Eric don't hear shit.
Look to the west. I heard stone moving.
I wonder if it was, remember we found like a door that could kind of plug?
Yeah.
Like on
Yeah,
the
it's
north
probably
side?
something like that.
You don't see anything down the hallway. but it was a pretty faint noise.
I'm guessing we'll have to go through this place again.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, just keep our guard up until they get back and we can mess with this crypt, and then we're going to go search the whole place again.
Okay, so they come back maybe like 20 minutes later. Actually, probably more like an hour later. So you come back and you see that Valencio's got a bunch of candles lit, so the whole area is very well lit. He looks at you with your dirt and he's like, He's like, oh, go ahead.
Do my thing.
So you spread some soil over top of the altar. You plant, you replant some sprouts as well as some seeds, and then you pour some water on, and then you kind of make an entreaty to the great tree. Basically talking about banishing all of the death with new life. It's really up to you what you say.
Yeah, I mean, all of that seems reasonable. It's like...
Quick, give me a sermon.
Oh boy, I am the wrong person to ask for a sermon on anything.
What if it's a sermon on economics?
Maybe. I could give a sermon on limericks and the mechanics of the man from Madras.
How about on wood crafting and beer brewing?
Oh yeah, I could well, I wouldn't call either of those a sermon, but yes, I could definitely do those.
Well, now you have to channel that energy into a sermon for nature.
You know, just shit about washing away the stain, you know. Nature will outlast us all, nature will outlast this evil, and nature will help us, you know, cleanse it. That type of shit. See?
So you give your impassioned speech. Valencio's like, okay. Between the two of you, well, actually, make a religion check for your great tree.
Ook-a-dook. Ah, not terrible.
So between the two of you, you are able to give enough of a ceremony that you hear a thunderous cracking noise.
That's going to be either very good or very bad.
Or both.
Probably both.
Yeah.
Coming from the altar.
Oh, okay.
There's another one, and then another one, and Valencio's like, maybe we should get out.
Step back a little bit, get out of the room. Come here, kitty.
Yeah, at that point, it basically explodes. Shards of marble go flying everywhere.
Nice.
Oh, well, not very far, I guess. Barely does any damage. But yeah, no one gets hit by it. So like I guess the soil absorbs the impact somehow.
Yeah. See?
It's just dirt. Just dirt flies everywhere.
Does it feel like the place is not as evil?
Yeah, if you walk back in, it is no longer radiating fear.
There, see? This is at least one of the things that we were supposed to do.
Take a look in the rubble. Is there like anything horrible in there, or is it just dirt and ground?
No, it's just broken marble.
All right. Well, let's do another look through this place.
Do we want to go into the burial chamber? Like, while we're here, we might as well go this way.
Yeah, we need to Well, so we heard something from the west when you were gone. Somebody
Yeah.
moving some stone, so I think we should go there that way first and check that, and then maybe come back around.
Alright, alright. Come on, kitty. I can't wait until I have like a wolverine and a badger coming around with me. They're gonna be bigger than me. Oh, can I teach them? Can I ride them?
Just get a bear you can ride.
The bears aren't burrowing animals.
Sort are. They go to cave.
Yeah, they dig. They don't like bury
Quick question:
themselves.
were there skulls in this room?
Yes, there were 4 skulls, and then
Yep.
a vase in the middle that we could not see.
Are they
into.
still there?
They are still there.
Actually, why don't you guys look in the vase? The vase.
Is a vase.
The vase.
Oh, and I also found something in the room where the undead guys came from. And there was like a secret compartment that something had been taken out of.
Damn it!
What was in the vase? Anything? Or was it empty?
I didn't look.
Valencia, don't look in the stupid vase. I can't see.
Yeah, no one wants to look in that.
But there could be something germane to this whole... Like, we loot literally everything. And now we're ignoring this.
I thought we looked in the vase already.
No, you and I couldn't see in, and no one else wanted to. It's gonna be empty.
Alright, walk up to the thing. Tap it. Does it sound hollow or full?
If hold on, let me double check. I think it's bronze. Yes, it is a bronze urn. It has a lid on it. It when you tap it, it does sound like it doesn't echo.
Alright. Are the skulls looking at the vase?
Yeah, they are pointed towards it, except for one that Zatha was fucking with.
Alright. What I'm gonna do...
Or maybe it was Niley. Someone was screwing around with them.
Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stand back and with the longest possible reach I can, uncap the top of it. So my face is not like over top of it when I pop the top.
Okay.
I suggest everyone else leave the room while he does this. Based on prior experience.
Okay. You pop the top off and it clatters off to the side and then makes a clanging noise as it hits the floor.
No, like, ghostly evil comes out of it.
Not that's visible to you.
Alright, slowly peek into it.
It looks to be filled with gray ashes.
Zatha already checked to see if there's traps on this thing, right?
Sure.
I do not believe so.
Well, lift the urn off, or vase off the
As
pedestal.
soon as you do that,
I knew it.
from the sides of the pedestal, gas comes, like, just fills the room. Make a Constitution plus D20 check there.
Oh, look. I knew being in that room was a bad idea.
I hate you more and more. I hate that.
Okay, you cough a bunch, but you're fine. It was basically the same. Would have been the same poison as from that other one.
Oh, I get the hell out with the vase in my hand.
The urn.
Urn. I give it to Niley and go, "Here's your goddamn urn."
No, I think you should hold
What's in
on
it?
to it because you've really
Ashes.
earned it.
Valencio's like slapping his knee. Ah, earned it.
We should look in the.
So good.
What's in it?
Yeah, we should actually
Ashes.
root around.
I give it to you to root around, like the little earthworm you are.
Yeah, it appears to be filled with ashes.
I don't know, Zappa. You want to root around in there?
You're the one that likes
gold
dirt.
piece. I think there's a gold piece at the bottom.
You're the one that likes dirt.
True.
I would just pour it all out.
Okay, I'll hand it to you. Go ahead.
Pour it out on the floor to see if there's anything else in it.
You pour the ashes onto the ground.
I'm moving a respectful distance away from him.
There is like a clinking noise. Something else was in there.
Bones.
There's like 3 little lumps covered in ash, as well as just all the ashes.
I will try and pick them up and clean them off and see what they are. Jesus, my rolls tonight. Bleh. Worthless.
What are they?
Just like red rocks.
They're probably important somehow. We should hold on to them for sure.
Do these red rocks look suspiciously like rubies, or are they just red rocks?
I don't really know. My roll was really good.
I think you should keep those for future use. It could be important.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, let's continue along, I say.
You want to go up? Because I think that sound of that rock forming was that plug at the north end. Or do
Oh,
you want to
really?
go all the way to the crypt room? Yeah, sure. Let's go all the way to that crypt room. Is that crazy lady back again?
The rock plug was straight up this way.
Yeah, I know, but I want to go into the room that had all the other fancy stuff in it just quickly.
Okay. How's Kitty doing? Kitty seemed relatively nonplussed.
Yeah. I mean, it's a wild cat, so it's a bit different. Like, if it's a house cat, it would be totally indifferent to everything going on.
Is the lid on this thing back on?
No. Everything in here is exactly as you left it.
Alright, let's keep going up then.
We also need to attach the head to that one body.
No, we don't.
Here's the room that got closed.
Yep.
Oh, it did get
Yeah,
closed.
there's a big black rock covering the entrance.
Go get a medic.
I will sit right here.
Give it a heave ho.
Here, let's take and make sure that there's nothing in here first. Anything in here?
And that's when Niley was killed.
Probably.
Awesome. Give it a heave ho.
Well, make a strength check. Feat of strength. Okay, so you start pushing it, and it is really heavy. But you are able to start moving it. Slide. Make an initiative check. Just Edic for right now.
I was watching.
What am I rolling?
This is more just to see if Edic manages to react quicker than the individual here.
The Lich?
Yes, the Lich.
What am I rolling?
Well, you roll a d10. You are preoccupied with the actual pushing of it. So it manages to react quick enough.
Well, it seems I can't really beat a 0.
Yeah. So you're pushing it the block to the side, and you're still pushing, and basically it grabs at you.
Oh.
Remember, it's the D8.
Can you do a full defense on D8, or is it just a D8?
I don't think you can do any special maneuvers on a D8.
Alright.
You could roll an 8 and penetrate. See? Not quite
Oh,
enough, but
so
you know.
close.
That's one.
Nice.
All right, so yeah, he grabs at he grabs at you, and you're back up at the last second. He claws at your armor. It's like ah, and starts shouting something at you.
Have I ever heard the language before?
No.
Alright.
Can I use my polyglot and my one building point to learn the language?
No.
So am I activated now?
So now everybody else can roll a D12 for initiative. Modified by regular bullshit. You'll get to go on 3 for Edic.
Can I move, though, before then?
Yeah. Actually, no, you're not. I think you're still surprised for another 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Add 7 to that. There we go.
Oh yeah, I didn't even bother rolling for Valencia.
He's gotta be turning. Roll for Valencio, he has the turn.
Ed Doc.
I'm gonna step back. Also, I'm drawing my sword at the same time.
Okay.
Or would we say my sword was out while I was pushing?
I kind of doubt it.
Alright, so I'm drawing my sword then. What was sword drawing again? D4 plus the size?
No, it's the size. I mean, you basically like what? Yeah, what is the size on it? It's large, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So that's gonna add 2. So you should be going up 5.
What's with the broken back?
Well, you did a tactical move.
Yeah.
He's going to attack again.
I can do full defense now, right?
Yes.
Did we establish while I'm drawing my sword, do I get my sword stuff with it, or?
I would assume you do not get your sword bonuses to defense because you don't actually have it out yet to be able to parry, you know.
Okay.
Kind of a waste of a 20, but...
That's one hand on.
Yeah, although I don't know why I did a lock. Alright, Eddick.
Zatha's in my way, right?
I mean, you could probably move past him. Of course, you know, then Zatha would be...
Alright, I'm gonna wait until next second to do my move, then I'll just do my attack then this turn.
Alright. It's a hit.
Did you knock him back on 22?
Say, is that a knockback?
Yep.
Yay!
Let's go!
That's exactly what I was hoping.
That's
I
probably more effective for you than Feat of Strength, potentially.
Probably,
Oh,
yeah.
no. He did not make that Threshold of Pain check very well.
He actually has Threshold of Pain.
Does Valencio know anything about these guys? What they are? Is that a divine lore
Nope.
or his...
He does not have monster lore.
Oh yes, that's right. Monster lore. Monster lore.
It's not rolling my macro for some reason. But considering all that was going to do is put a Threshold of Pain token on him, whatever. So yeah, basically he like grabs at you and like is clawing, ah! And you just like wallop him and send him, blow him back, and it's like, ah!
Alright, Valencio, we're burning all of those corpses now.
Zatha.
Is he like rolling around screaming like a bitch?
He's traumatized, yeah.
I tell
Coup de
Zatha,
grace.
Zatha,
Yeah.
as soon as someone is Threshold of Pain, Zatha activates.
So at second 9, he's dead, basically.
Yeah, so he's like, okay, well, yeah, you coup de grace him, like, and he's dead.
Again.
And I don't know why this macro is not working, but...
And then I will want to search this place again.
Well, you can basically see that there's like the only other thing that's in here now is there's a book.
That seems important.
Yeah.
Is there's a what?
Book.
Oh, okay.
Sitting on the floor.
What do it say? Any language we can read? Probably not.
Nothing you can read.
Put it in group loot as book from zombies.
We may have to take this to the Deje. And then come back.
Yeah,
or
like
something.
they can read.
Maybe they can? I don't know.
Either way, I'm all for your idea of burning all the bodies.
All of those guys specifically, yeah.
Yeah, like let's just F them up.
And then let's put the head back on the other body.
Stop with that. Oh, speaking of head, take Delvin's take my battle axe and behead this bitch. Just behead this guy.
I really thought things were gonna get sexy there for a while.
Well, you know, Venture's stuck in a dark cave for a long time.
That's right. It's not prison gay, it's adventurer gay.
Any port in a storm.
Anyway, I behead the monster.
Alright, yeah, you chop the head off. Body twitches around for a bit. So Valencio's like, funeral pyre coming up.
Oh, so now he likes fire.
He likes fire. He just doesn't worship the god of fire. I mean, he does have fire building at like 70% or something.
But no flaming weapon.
I don't need no flaming weapon.
He's flaming enough on his own.
Damn it, I was just about to say Satha's flaming enough for all of us.
Too slow.
You beat him to it.
Got you
So he's
walked
like-
you right into that one.
Alright, he's like, axe men, let's go chop some heads then.
Delvin and I go a chopping.
Alright, yeah, so you guys go back into that room. You chop the heads off of all of the corpses. And then basically, Valencio's like, alright, let's just drag them all outside.
Yeah, it's probably good not to have a fire in here.
Yeah, it's not well ventilated. It's not ventilated at all. When you drag them outside, the bodies start to blacken.
Cool.
Even easier than a
Smoke.
fire.
I'm not inhaling any of that.
I asked Valencio, what does that in the sunlight?
Vampires.
So are these things vampires?
They're pretty wuss vampires.
Could the curse of this place have turned them into vampires?
So like the bodies don't like burst into flame like vampires. They're just kind of smoldering. So he still wants to build a fire to do it like, for surezies.
Oh, tell them to go have fun.
But he's like, I don't know, like anything's possible really. They could have been like cursed by a god or been given a gift by a god.
Nice gift.
Same difference, right?
Could they be?
Well, there are many fools out there that think being undead is some kind of great gift. Wizards especially. But yeah, he builds a big bonfire and you just start roasting these carcasses.
I, 'cause, 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 '
that it's basically like noonish now. And so Valencia's like looks back from these burning bodies. He's like, I'm hungry.
Oh, well, get Natalie to cook you something.
She's always hungry.
I'm not making anything
Delvin is also
for anyone.
Why not? Your food's so good.
Not until we go put that head on the body.
What the hell? Well, then go do it.
Why are you not doing it? Like, you're a big kid.
Delvin's like, what about the other one?
What, the mummy?
Actually, no, Garano probably mentions it.
You mean the mummy?
No, there was another body in one of those morgue things.
Yeah,
that's true.
Let's go do that too. You know what? Anything that looks like a body in that place, let's burn the shit out of it.
I'm okay with this.
Honestly, we could not put the head on the body and just burn the body, and then the head separately, or together. Oh, let's put them both in the fire, but put them together in the fire.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
Wow. What would happen?
It'll come to life and die at the same time.
Well,
That's my hope.
let's see what happens when the body goes outside anyway.
How is this worded? Because it's not actually active yet. What room is that? These are all the lessers. That's in room 7.
Hey, have we looked at those statues in greater detail yet? Like, I don't think we really searched them terribly well. Did we?
We can search them again.
Yeah.
Which statues? We can also go into the room with all the skeletons again if you want.
So what are you doing first?
First, we're taking care of all the bodies that are in there. We're gonna drag them out and put them in the fire.
Which one are you doing first?
There's 2 of them in those little tombey things, right?
We're gonna do the.
Yeah, let's do the tombey things first.
We started the tombey things.
Okay, so there's one that just is like basically a body with no head.
It goes.
Then there's another one that's got a bronze helmet on.
Take the helmet off, throw him in the fire.
The helmet had runes, didn't it?
Hmm,
Did I praise that helmet?
Do
I
it
don't
now.
remember. It does have runes on it, though, yes.
I'm gonna praise the helmet anyway.
So we keep the helmet.
Alright, so grab the helmet. You are busy appraising it.
And you get bit by the skull.
Probably.
Well, it's a bronze helmet. It is. Oh shit! I dropped my page. Oh yeah, I remember this guy had there was a bronze short sword in there too,
I remember us taking that.
and he has the gold filigreed armor.
Oh yeah, didn't we take that?
No. You looked at it and you basically didn't do anything with this guy. You said you're gonna come back later.
Oh yeah, that's right. So let's loot the shit out of him.
I mean, I'm not going that deep.
So the helmet is, as far as you can tell, it's a normal helmet. It would just be worth whatever a bronze helmet would be. However, while you are studying this, you fail to notice the body regenerating.
Can I quickly put the helmet back on his head?
Too late.
Alright.
Now Valencio is back outside. Except I moved Edic for some reason. Same thing.
Pretty much.
Why does Thelvin have that freaking ring around him? Does Niley just have a torch?
No, she's
Sorry?
got her candle. The candle gem.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. So for the second time, Edic, make an initiative check.
Awesome.
Roll a d10.
Ooh, I get a D10 this time.
You got a d10 last time.
No, you said D8. Oh, initiative. I was thinking dodging. Never mind. Dear.
I guess Edic and Thelvin and Niley can roll d12s.
+7, baby.
I don't know where Zatha went. I think he was checking out the statues.
No, wherever there was loot, that's where I was. Niley was the one who wanted to check out the statues.
Did you say D10 or D12?
D10 for you. So this guy, like, you take the helmet off, and basically it's the equivalent of taking a stake out of his heart. He basically immediately becomes, reanimated, and he sees you there, and just immediately attacks you. Ah!
Like, is he supposed to like have some big vampiric speech or, you know?
He's yelling something you can't understand.
All right.
This guy has jagged claws, though, instead of just, like, regular hands.
Oh, he's upgraded.
D8 only. So that's a hit. Grabs you with the clawed hand.
So,
Now,
lower
on the
my
plus
initiative.
side, it means you're going to go at 6 now.
Yay.
Edic.
Start pulling my sword.
Yep. Drop the helmet, I assume.
Can I just shove the helmet back on his head? Like, what type of roll would that incur? Like, just to shove the helmet back on his head?
I mean, that'd be a called shot to the head with a weapon you're not proficient with.
You told me I'm not proficient on putting on a helmet.
In offensive helmet maneuvers.
Well, see, You're
I've been
wrong.
training in
Because
that
we
my
used
whole
to
life.
play a game back in the mercenary company where we used to get really drunk. It was called Put the Helmet on the Angry Captain, where we all used to get drunk and we'd have to, essentially tackle the captain and put his helmet on him.
All right, if you want to make a called shot like this, it will delay your attack by 2d4p seconds. Meanwhile, while you are doing that delay, you have a -4 defense. And when you're attacking, it's weird. You don't get a negative to hit. He gets a bonus to his defense. Head is a +8 bonus to defense.
You know what? That sounds way too complicated. So I'm going to throw the helmet towards Zatha and say, put it on his head, and I'm just going to attack the fucker.
Oh, am I in this fight?
You're like, you go to throw it to Zatha. You're like, he's not even in here.
Well, I'll throw it back to someone. Tell them to do it.
So you're drawing your weapon, right?
Yep. And I'm taking
All right.
one step back. So it's me again.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go all in. I want to hit him.
Okay.
42. 42.
Close.
So close.
Does that
I
incur
love
any knockback?
Yes. Right back into his crypt.
Oh yeah, because he's busy sucking. Problem is, I don't know how fast he heals off Edic's blood.
Right. But if you connect, you're more likely to get a knockback, right? So.
True.
Zatha, you can also probably, yeah, you do hear something's coming up, so you can make an initiative check.
What die?
You know what? Let me make it for you.
Sounds ominous.
Well, no, because I can put the modifier in to add 20 to it, so that it...
Gotcha.
Except it didn't do it. Haha. Oh, I see why. Never mind. What negatives do you have to your initiative? Like what
Just
bonuses?
2 extra, 2 better die, and then just -2.
That's a hit.
What does fire do again?
An extra D4P. Well, that's pretty significant.
Is it knockback time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does Eddie recover from his paralysis?
No.
No.
So you knock him back, and that actually seems to have downed him.
Put the helmet on him! Put the helmet on him! Put the helmet on him!
All right.
What do you want us to do?
Put the helmet on him! Put the helmet
So
on
yeah,
him!
Zatha comes wandering in. What's going on here? See Edic rigid, like laying on the floor, and Niley scrambling around, looking, shining the green, glowing crystal, looking around for this helmet.
Honestly, Thelvin can probably do it faster than I can at this point.
Delvin's also looking for the helmet.
All right.
So it's
Thelvin's got a flaming axe to look around with.
all right.
Thelvin's kind of like, maybe I should just chop his fucking head off.
I might try that as well. Yes.
Yeah, but
Thelvin just like starts chopping and chops the head right off.
yep. And then chop his arms off, and his legs.
And his penis, if he has one. Everyone forgets about vampire penises. They're quite deadly.
All right, yeah. So you basically he keeps chopping. It's like, God damn vampires!
Well, vampires are his hated foe.
Are they?
Rangers don't get that in this game.
Favorite
Yeah, I
enemy? Oh yeah.
Gnomes.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up, dude.
All right, so Thelvin's got the head separate. He's like, here, put that in a helmet. Tosses it at you.
And then Thelvin's gonna grab the body and drag it out into the sunlight.
And then we'll carry the head out into the sunlight.
Well, no, then he's gonna come back, grab Edic, and drag him out into the sunlight.
Well, yeah. As you're bringing it out, like Gorano and Valencio are like running in. Like, we heard a horn.
Goddamn vampire!
You can't say anything. Was that Thelvin?
That was Thelvin. Edic would not be. So
Valencio's like, where?
in my arms, you fucking idiot.
Whoa.
Delvin's gonna tell him to go check Eddic. Eddic was bit.
Yeah, he looks at him. He's paralyzed.
Well, do first aid.
All right, he does first aid, so you can get that 1 hit point back. Again, he can't fail, so there's no real point rolling. But how many times were you actually wounded?
5 times.
Oh, really? Okay.
Sorry, 4 times. Four times.
That's gonna take a while.
4. Actually, Grotto
So-
is just gonna cast sterility then.
All right, so you cast sterilize. They all heal.
Yep. Hell, anyone else in the room too?
Well, actually, no. It's only up to 6, I think, or is it your level?
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but yeah, and then Thelvin takes the body out. Throws the head into the fire that Valencio's got going.
Does it combust actually once it's in the sun?
No. Well, when it's in the sun, it does. It appears to be taking some kind of damage, but it's not like.
Okay.
But he tosses it in the fire, and it goes up pretty good.
I had this vision of Thelvin dragging outside and it, like exploding and
Just
kill
exploding.
That would be amazing.
Thelvin isn't so happy on the hit points.
All right, so they Gorano casts sterilize, and they're like Gorano and Valencio are basically like carrying you out.
Is Eddic aware during this whole time?
Yeah, no, actually.
Okay, I was wondering if it's one of those paralysis, like you actually can still be aware, but you just can't move.
You're kind of aware, but your senses have changed.
For the better?
Valencio's like, there's something going on with him.
Alright, first fucking werewolf was
Yes.
in, now vampire. What is this shit? It's like my character's a freaking Skyrim character.
It is. It's exactly like that.
They take you outside into the light and the heal, and the heat of the fire.
What if we heal him?
They could also Valencio's like, look at this. And they point at your hands, and like you've got claws growing.
What?
Yes. We should kill him right now.
Well, if we just leave him in the sun, he'll die on his own.
How about
No.
we focus
No.
more on healing methods here?
Nope, we've got to kill him. It's the only way.
Can Valencio do some type of divine lore on me?
I guess he could try.
Is this all under that monster lore stuff?
This would be monster lore.
Fuck off. My next character's gonna have a monster lore of 100.
I think my protege, sidekick, eventually, whatever, she's going to invest in monster lore pretty heavily.
All he could say is he thinks it has passed on some kind of infection.
Can I do a divine lore?
Yeah.
All I know is
not
to
a
make me feel better, you guys should put my sword in my hand.
Through his chest. His sword.
No, just
Through.
let me hold it. God, I hope I come back and kill all of you.
Alright. So I don't think I have any disease identification spells. Unless we decide to eat Eddic, in which case I could purify him.
After a
What?
few more minutes, after a few more minutes go by, the paralysis ends.
Does he still have claws?
Yes.
Oh, shit. If you're permanently a badass because of this, isn't it gonna be cool? I mean, you'll just have to murder occasional people, right?
Can Valencio do something here?
I mean, I'll
Isn't
try.
undead his specialty?
I'll try healing Eddic if that would be something he would like me to do.
Edic's looking something up right now. Ah, excellent. Okay, didn't totally fuck me. Really? Alright, I just ask everyone what happened.
I mean, I guess we'll tell you, right?
I said, is it dead?
Has it been thoroughly burned yet?
You guys are actually all outside at this point.
Is it thoroughly dead yet?
Oh yes.
Alright. Let's put the crown on Edic.
Edic
Oh, the helmet?
Like, don't put that rune thing on my head. It has runes. It could blow my brain up.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, it's dead, sure.
They are all kind of looking at you.
I look at them. I'm like, I'm fine. Get back to it.
Nice hands.
My hands are in gauntlets. I'm wearing plate mail.
I mean, plate mail isn't fully like plate covering every single finger necessarily.
Aren't they?
Well,
aren't
that'd
they
be wearing
usually
leather
open
gloves.
on the bottom and just
I'd be
like
wearing
the
leather
plate is on
gloves.
the out?
Yeah, and you've got like sharp nails that have poked through the tips.
Yeah. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate. I need new gloves. Does the sun seem to bother me?
Nope.
Alright.
So, how's the Lynx acting? Totally fine?
I mean, we've never really established a baseline for it.
Okay, that's fine. So, what if I,
It likes Thelvin.
what if I offer to cook some food and accidentally cut myself? Oh, silly me. Tee hee hee.
Yeah?
It did not appear to put him into a blood rage.
I'm like, you cut yourself. Be more careful.
Oh no, I accidentally got my jugular. How silly.
Can you let one of us do it to get the X?
It's not like I have fangs, guys.
Oh god.
You kind of do actually.
What?
You don't have like two fangs. Like all of your teeth have gotten kind of like jagged and fangy.
I think we
They
should
were
put the crown
always
on
like
him.
that. Not putting
And
a crown
a long-
on me.
and a long raspy tongue.
This is getting better by the second.
Guys, I'm telling you, the crown. You're a knight. It'll be stylish.
Is it a crown or is it a helmet?
It's a helmet. I don't know why these guys keep saying it's a crown.
I don't know either.
It's a better if it's a crown.
Look, let's just get done here and get back.
Valencia's like,
get back to the people. To get on with
Edic?
the mission. Yes.
you're all fucked up.
No kidding. You're a freaking genius.
I think because he points at your neck where the thing bit you, and there's like black, veiny marks coming out of it. Like anytime they show somebody who's been poisoned by horrible things. This looks like it's an infection. It passed something to you.
Do you have a cure for it?
If it's a poison or a disease, I can do it tomorrow. I'm kind of like thinking it's more of a disease.
You go memorizing that disease spell there, fancy boy.
Well, I can only memorize the disease spell or the poison spell. And Niley and myself are still poisoned.
Well, I'm clearly the more important person.
Nope.
Well, you guys will get over your poisoning. He might rage and kill all of us if the disease keeps going.
That's true. You don't want me to rage.
I am willing to gamble. I was the one who suggested Thelvin get healed, but Thelvin is far more important than Edic.
Valencia's like, well, I guess, should we just camp here then for the day?
If we do, he should wear the helmet overnight.
What is your fascination with this helmet?
I just think it might keep the rage at bay, and I think it'd look nice on you.
Why don't you put the helmet on?
Alright, so what if I do? If I put it on, will you put it on?
Are you putting it on?
I'm asking Edic first.
Sure.
Okay, I'll put on the helmet.
Alright, you put it on.
Head explodes.
Nope. Alright, your turn, Edic.
Rot grubs, just...
That would be terrible.
yeah, no, nothing happens.
Alright, Eddie's turn.
I take the helmet. And I set it down beside me. And I sit there.
Time to put it on, buddy.
It's not nighttime yet.
Hey, it's time.
I already have a helmet on.
I
It
will
could
help
get
you
rid of
take
your
it off.
disease, and then we can finish cleaning up inside.
Zatho, it's a pragmatist.
Well, nothing saying you can't keep cleaning up inside.
Alright,
Fine,
well,
me and Power will go keep cleaning up.
No. I say we tie Edic down until he puts on the helmet.
I don't really care enough, so Power and I are gonna go keep cleaning up.
Granu, go help them. Make sure they're okay.
No. Grani, stay here.
No.
Granu, who's your officer?
Grano's looking at you very carefully.
I mean, his officer has been compromised, obviously. I don't think that he's in a state to give orders right now. So
there must be like some tenets about like
Chain
your
of-
officers have been compromised, so
Compromised
But
by
on the-
vampirism.
or by charmed person, shit happens. But on the other hand, he hasn't done anything really. I mean, he's obviously been transformed into something though.
yes, I think that he's obviously been compromised in some way, and he's behaving irrationally. All he has to do is put on the helmet.
He says, "Sir, if you put the helmet on, it would do a lot to assuage everyone's fears here.
Fine. Won't do anything. I take my helmet off and I put on the other helmet.
Alright. Nothing happens.
Okay,
See?
I think you should just
Are
wear
you
it.
happy now?
I am happier, but you should continue to wear it.
I take the helmet off. I put it on the ground. I put my proper helmet back on.
Goranu will then go along with Zatha and Paran.
Alright, I'm just gonna get all my stuff ready to cast my sanctuary spell. Safe haven. Where is it? Are there material components?
Delvin, you should also probably do a perimeter check around the mountain to make sure there's no nothing sneaking up on us.
You mean like wargs?
Like wargs. Keep safe.
He like looks at the blood trail leading away where the horse was. I guess I could go check that out.
I will go with him.
No, Nyla, you should stay. You have to practice your Sanctify spell.
Nope, but I've got it ready.
So it's
Safe
just
haven.
me and Valencia left.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
You'll be all better tomorrow, don't worry.
I sit and stare at Valencia.
He's totally oblivious. He's just like he keeps feeding wood into the fire. And he's like, alright, I gotta go take a piss.
Bum bum bum.
Where'd Delvin go?
He went on a perimeter check.
Yeah, I'm going with him.
Oh, I just moved his token into the mountain, so he wasn't going to be visible.
Okay.
Where did you go?
I was walking around looking for him.
Alright, well, if you're actually going on this perimeter check with him, then you might be about to encounter something.
Cool.
Where the hell are you?
I am in the mountain now, right here.
Ah, okay.
Come on, Snakey. It's the animal brigade.
Thelvin's like pointing at the blood. It's like they dragged the horse this way.
Does appear that way.
Alright. So after Yashla was complaining about how he had to do that fight with everyone split up, everyone is split up again.
Yep. And we
So the interior group, what are you doing? Is there anywhere that specifically that you haven't checked, like that you wanted to recheck or something?
In the interior, I think we were just trying to drag bodies out into the sun to like help with the clearing of the area and whatnot.
Alright, so as far as I'm aware, the only one left is that headless one with the head in a separate area.
That sounds good.
So you guys get that. Basically, you bring it outside, and yeah, it starts smoking. You throw it in the fire. You see Eddic is just sort of sitting there.
No, I'm standing over with Valencia having a pee with him.
Oh, okay. You come out and they're both standing there looking at the trees, obviously taking a leak.
are they standing next to each other?
I'm
Because
standing
this-
real close to Valencia.
He's like, whoa, watch it.
Does it look like they're holding hands?
Don't cross the streams.
Are they having a sword fight? What's going on?
Oh, good. After I'm done, I'm actually going to feed my horse. How's my horse feel about me?
It's kind of shying away from you.
That's a bad horse.
Yeah, it's a bad, large, meaty horse. Does Niley have tracking?
No, just survival and that type of thing.
Whoops.
Thelvin has tracking.
You can roll tracking for Thelvin. I was going to roll it, and then I accidentally opened Valencia.
He doesn't have tracking.
Thelvin does look a little preoccupied, like he's worried about what's going on with Edic, but he does stop. And he hunkers down and he motions for you to look. And he says, look, there's more of them. There must have been 4 of them. Not just the ones that we saw.
We may want to go back then. I don't think the 2 of us into a bunch of wargs is a smart thing.
He says they're really close to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a million times higher than me, so it's not like he's breathing on my face. It's just...
No, he was crouched down to point at the tracks.
And he's also
right.
and then he like
talker.
grabbed you by the shoulder and
He's also a close talker.
eats onions.
But from what I'm looking at the map, the blood trail kind of leads right into the back of the mountain. So I'm wondering if there's a cave that's separate, but back there and just a bunch of wargs are in there
Probably.
that we just didn't deal with before. Yeah, let's go back. So Thelvin's going to suggest to go back.
All right, so the other crew comes back just as it's, it's late afternoon now. Maybe it's getting into the evening. They brought out another body, and Zatha is pretty confident that you guys have actually cleared this whole place out.
Well,
That is good news.
Come morning, we then go back to the Deji. I think we've done our job.
Yep.
We may want to clear out the wargs first, but I don't have any super strong feelings about that. Wargs are inherently evil, aren't they? We should probably take care of the wargs.
Sure, I'm all up for taking them on. Probably come morning again. Maybe we have the clerics do a round of healing before sleeping and memorizing spells.
I mean, I can do healing right now.
Zatha would take some healing.
Okay. I only have the small ones because of the wisdom thing.
Yeah, same here. It's got a cure light and cure trifling.
There's your, 1 healing.
Who needs it?
There you go. You got 6 on the second one.
Who needs more healing?
Thelvin does.
I was supposed to say that as Zatha, but it didn't keep my selection. Zatha could use more healing.
Alright, so that cure light was for Thelvin, and then this could be for Zatha. Bam!
So Zatha does notice that Edic's kind of drooling. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, he should probably wear the helmet, am I right?
Yeah, like... Edic doesn't even realize he's doing it. He's, like, drooling, like, serious, like, style.
Gron.
You know, like, when it's, like, dripping down, like, in a long line.
Like a dog, yeah.
Yeah.
You either wear the helmet or get tied up, or both.
I vote both.
Alright, I put on the helmet. Make you guys happy. I don't know what you're going on about. Also, you probably noticed Edic's a little slower with his speech.
He's slurring a bit.
Not as sharp as he used to be.
You're totally getting tied up around a tree.
Garanu is gonna cast Trifling Wounds on Thelvin as well. What is that? Dice wise.
Trifling is D3P. D4P, I believe, for anointed.
Yeah, but Thelvin's not anointed. You would cast on you, it would be.
Oh.
Every little bit helps. So, Valencio's like, so, who's gonna be on watch?
Well, probably
Niley
Power
and I
and
need-
Zatha and
Edit-
Garanu.
Edic
I need
volunteers-
full rest.
Edic volunteers for Midnight Watch.
Nope.
No.
He's getting tied up all night.
You're not tying me up.
Oh,
with
we're
warg-
tying you up.
Not with wargs out there.
Oh, we're tying you up.
You're not tying me up.
Do you have another option?
Goranu's like, he makes a good point about the wargs.
We can untie him if we need to. Cut his rope.
No. I see how fast you guys move.
Yeah, just like we did with the horses.
So then what are we supposed to do when he starts biting us in the middle of the night like a warg?
Who says I'm gonna bite you?
Or claw us, either way.
I'm not gonna claw you. You're being paranoid.
For good reason. Got bit by the thing that was biting and clawing at us.
What if you want to get like that? Thelvin was bit too. He turned
No,
out
it
alright.
wasn't. Not by
Yeah,
that.
he was chewed on by one of the little vampire things.
Yeah,
He was
they
chewed
were
on by a different thing. And he was not showing symptoms like you are.
Alright. If it makes you feel good. But I want someone sitting beside me with a knife ready to cut me out in case the wargs attack.
Yeah, whoever's on watch can do that.
Alright.
Out of reach of you, but ready to cut you out. Do you want me to do a rope use?
Sure.
And I will check my knots. Because we've learned that lesson.
No, you tie him up pretty good.
And then we'll split the night in chunks and rest up.
The night is split by howling to the north. Keeps you up to a bit.
We'll keep the fire going.
What was the watch order?
We'll do Zatha, Power, and Garanu.
Thelvin could take a watch in there too.
Oh, yeah, because he's better
and,
now.
and then Thelvin at the end.
Alright, so it's Paran,
Zatha, Power, and
Paran,
Garanu.
Zatha, and then Thelvin.
I wake some people up to point out that Edic is trying to get out of his ropes. He's trying to claw his way out of the ropes, and I need some backup. So I'll wake up Power Run and Delvin. And then we can wake up some other people. He's still wearing the helmet, right?
Yep.
I guess. Power Run's like, what's going on?
Then we get Delvin and figure out what to do. Let's retie him so his claws can't get to the rope.
He's looking all innocent.
Gonna retie him so he can't get to the ropes with his new claws.
His newfound claws.
That's a new rope use check.
And then I will test my tying and make sure he can't get to it or anything.
Yeah, it looks good.
With his teeth or his claws or anything. Or rub it on anything to start breaking them.
We should cut off his vampire dick. Right?
Is that like a second one?
Yeah, yeah.
And how do you know this?
It's like,
I have intimate experience. I'll cut it off if you need me to. I've got a hand axe. Probably be better with a pair of tweezers, am I right?
a blunt stone axe.
I would like to go on record, since this party's been adventuring, the only one who's gotten nookied has been Eddic.
That's true.
True, yes.
Well, Rinnan did.
Yeah, Rinnan got lucky.
No, he didn't.
Oh, Rinnan did. That's
He
true.
never went all the way.
He never sealed the deal.
Yeah,
Really?
when it was...
You never did all the way?
He chickened
No.
out.
No, when he finally got his opportunity, he let her get eaten by a bear.
You know,
True.
that's some cold shit.
Depending on how far back we go, I think Bilge went and got some prostitutes.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Alright, right.
right.
Yeah.
We left Valencio sleeping so he could be ready to cure this fool in the morning.
All right. So in the morning, Valencio's like, all right, I got to treat disease with your name on it, Eddic. I heard you were a naughty boy in the night.
I did nothing. Take this damn helmet off me before you cast that bullshit.
Yeah, we can do that.
No, leave the helmet on.
Take it off.
At this point, I really just want him to wear the helmet for the
It
rest
could
of the...
mess up the casting of the spell.
Well, we can
Or
take the
enhance
helmet
it.
off and he's still tied up, so...
Exactly, so it's all fair.
I really want him to wear this helmet forever.
All right. So he says we need to move Eddic to like a clearing.
Power and Delvin can pick him up and bring him to a clearing.
Yes, come closer.
You're tied up. I don't give a shit.
They cart him over, and Valencio pulls out some myrrh and begins anointing you with it,
Can I
just dabbing you.
take like permanent ink and put a giant penis on Eddic's forehead?
Do you have permanent ink?
I have ink.
No. Selvin will actually stop you from that.
I'm gonna pretend that I'm
I think
helping.
Garano would probably stop you too.
Wait, but can I pretend that I'm helping Valencio set up his thing and then just quickly ink a little penis on his forehead?
Valencio's like, get away.
Nah, come on, Valencia would be totally in on this, right?
He doesn't want anything that could possibly mess up the spell since it takes a fucking hour to cast.
Also, like, this is the one time that I think Valencia would actually be serious. This is kind of what his whole order's about.
Maybe.
Not saying there's anything wrong with me there.
He then starts chanting, slowly circling the prostrate supplicant while wafting a consecrated censer of frankincense. Oh, you might want to kismet him, though. Because just like treat poison, what this does is it lets you do another d20p plus con roll.
Alright.
Yep, Kismet the shit out of that.
Yeah, kiss
If
Met
you
holding my
were
ass.
an anointed follower, you would get a +2.
Yeah.
He's like, this cost me 10 silver pieces worth of material components back.
I'll pay you back.
Not that there's anything wrong with you.
Not that there's nothing wrong with me.
All right, so an hour of casting the spell. Make your new con check. Well, hold on, but first, is Niley gonna cast Kismet? Or does she memorize Flame again?
I think we're going for Kismet this time, because if we're pretty sure it's clear, there's no reason for me to have Flaming Weapon.
Alright. Alright, make your check. Well, I would use that Kismet reroll if I were you.
That's better.
This would be where I say, it wasn't even a disease. But no, it actually was.
That's when I get in my car and drive down Toronto right now.
Yeah, you feel like fire in your veins as something is being expelled, and yeah, like you're like, it's just the pain, and like all of this armored skin flakes off of you, as well as the claws and fangs and everything, and you can feel your intelligence doesn't return immediately though.
Oh, but
well, he didn't have it to start with.
Will it
Damn,
return?
Skippy, he didn't.
Take your intelligence comes back at 1 point per day.
All right,
How much of it did you lose?
only 3 points.
Oh, okay.
While he's recovering, can I draw a penis on his forehead?
No.
Sure.
Yes!
You could try.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm gonna...
Well, you see Niley coming at you.
No, I'm acting like I'm wiping away the sweat on his brow.
And what are you drawing this with exactly?
Just my finger.
Alright, so Niley draws a dick on his...
I hope that's
Wow.
when my peeps.
Thelvin's just like, she just drew a dick on your forehead.
I need you to do 2 things for me. 1, wipe it off.
Oh, gosh.
2, punch her in the face.
Oh, gosh. I've never been happier.
I guess we can untie Attic now.
He look, Valencio looks at Niley and then looks at you. He's like, are you sure?
Oh, God. This is so great.
Does my alignment go back?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Everything goes back to normal.
You should have seen the whispers I got on that one.
I'm sure.
Because first it just starts off with, where is it? It's like, oh yeah, you lose 3 from your intelligence. I'm like, oh. And then it's like, normally you'd be under command of the creature, but it's dead. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then, by the way, you have claws and a bite attack. I'm like, oh, and you're chaotic evil. Grats, you're a pseudoghoul. Like, what the fuck?
You had the Rashanji Affliction.
Apparently.
So that guy was like
Yeah.
the boss of the...
You never answered my question. Did that 3DR stack with my armor?
No.
Oh, damn it.
It's the same as it was the same as having the thick hide talent.
Well, then you have to ask some other questions. My next question, I whispered to him, who's standing beside me?
You also whispered it is my goal to kill Niley now.
We're not surprised.
Nope.
Hence why she took off the thumb.
Yep.
Yep, she's no spring chicken.
So I guess
Okay.
next time we're good to just leave here and go back to the DJ.
Unless you want
Pretty much.
Yeah, unless you want to kill the wards.
I feel like we
Meh.
should.
Me.
Yeah, that's up to you.
They're intelligent. They probably have loot.
How would they have loot? They can't carry it. They don't have
The
hands.
last one had loot.
All monsters
Which
have
last one?
The warg that we browbeat and then made a deal with. When we were on our way to the...
I thought he was
Strong
like
Rack.
some alpha or something.
No, he was a warg. He could talk.
Yeah, he was an alpha. He was a warg that was running a group of direwolves and wolves.
Yeah.
That then got taken over by a werewolf.
Yeah.
I'm still skeptical.
These are just wargs on their own.
See?
Still, there's more than one, so they might have more treasure.
Exactly.
Depending on how you look at these things. Or because they live in a dirty cave in the middle of nowhere, they might not have anything.
They have something. They live next to an evil temple. Kind of.
If everyone else goes, Atha would go, but he's not gonna, like, volunteer.
Yeah, we can.
Stelfin's
cover it
like...
later.
I don't know, does Stelfin even care?
Niley is going to be incredibly insistent.
So it's like, well, I mean, could sell their skins.
Yeah.
True.
We could harvest them for food, too.
I don't know about that.
Nothing is more
Anywho.
succulent than the flesh of the intelligent. Right?
Eddick
that
would
why
have
you suck
agreed
so
with you
much
last
dick?
night.
Hmm? Sorry.
So Eddick would have agreed with that last night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he would have wanted the food, his meat, to be laying around and rotting for a while first.
Yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but as Ace was alluding to, that is a good point to end it for tonight.
Alright, sounds good.
Good
The
game.
evil in Sleeping Bear Rock has been
Vanquished.
stopped.
All right. Good stuff.
Cool.
All right.
Take it easy, guys.
See you guys next week.
Catch you gents later.